I don't mean to upset you. Actually, I came here to warn you, Rhonda. No one knows where Frank is, and he can show up here anytime.
I already told him
We've
everything.
all told him. Frank believes you have a daughter.
But he's wrong, all right? I don't want to talk to him anymore, and I don't want to talk to you. Just leave me alone.
Okay. Hope you feel better. Kevin. Rhonda's test result?
She can't be a donor.
Don't tell me. Too much liver damage.
Yeah. Did I hear you say that she has a daughter?
Well, Frank Scanlon thinks so.
Any truth in it?
All I can tell you is Frank is looking for a woman that he claims to be in love with, and she's named Karen Wexler.
Who he thinks is Rhonda's daughter.
Who he also says is a doctor in this hospital. Meanwhile, no one's ever even heard of the woman.
I would give anything to find a relative of Rhonda's. Because if she's a match, chances are a blood relation would be awesome.
And a donor is your only way of saving Arianna now.
What'd I tell you? Look at all the sunshine you're missing. There. Okay.
You don't have to carry me around like a baby, Ian.
Well, I tell you what, once you start feeling better, you can carry me around for a while. How's that sound?
Tell you what. Find me a donor. Get me well, and your feet will never touch the ground again. How does that sound?
Hey, sounds perfect. Shake on it.
Just like an American.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
You keep your side of the bargain. I'll keep mine.
I'm working on it. Believe me, I'm working on it.
We need to talk about Frank.
Is he worse?
Little by little.
Well, he's not the only one. She's slipping away. What was I thinking? Going back in time. All I'm doing is playing with people's lives. Frank's off God knows where, looking for a woman that may or may not exist, so he can bring her back here to save Arianna's life.
Wait a minute. I thought you were 100% behind all this voodoo. Ian, according to Lucy, you and Eve spent your whole spring break in the 1800s.
That was different. We didn't go back in time. We went back to past lives, relived them, past memories.
You're just telling us this now? Now that there's another human being in that room who's about to lose his life? Ian, we have nothing. We have no idea how this herb works. We have no proof that it'll do what it's supposed to do. We don't have anything.
I know that.
Then would you tell me something? Since you don't know any more than anyone else here, how could you encourage Frank to do such a thing?
Increase his heart rate and bring his pressure up.
Wait, are you both sure this is what we should be doing?
I am.
Ian, Lucy's right. Consider this carefully.
Please.
Look, we have to bring him out of this coma now.
That drug you have may reverse the effects of the herb I gave Frank, but it won't ensure his return.
What?
What I gave him merely opened the door. Frank's heart carried him through it. His love and faith are what propel him forward.
But this coma is induced. We have the know-how to reverse it.
Yes, you do. But if you force consciousness upon Frank, he might lose part of himself in the process.
His heart. He could lose his heart, and he could lose his soul. The part that's filled with all that love for Karen could be left back in 1973.
It is a great gamble.
You knew about this and you let him go through with it anyway?
I was trying to help him.
Him? Or you and Arianna?
Doc, please. Fighting's not going to help anybody.
You're right. You're right. Okay. All right, let's just get on with this.
I'm ready.
Wait, are you sure you're not making a huge mistake? Did you hear what the chief just said?
Lucy, loud and clear. The fact is, either way, there are no guarantees.
We'll know soon enough.
Ian! Ian, are you here?
Excuse me. Hey, I'm right here.
Ian,
feel too. What's happening?
You're fine, you're just fine. Don't worry. I gotta take her to the hospital.
Do you want me to call 911?
No. It'll be faster if I take her. Kevin, can you take care of things here? Yeah.
Why don't I go with you?
No, take care, Frank. I'll be right back. I'll call you from the hospital.
I will, all right. You just have to trust that Frank will get in touch when he's ready.
That's easy for you to say. Your brother's not obsessing over some imaginary woman he's in love with.
I need a gurney.
All right, gurney, quick! All right, press two. Two's open.
6123 East, code yellow. Here we go. 6123.
Ian, what happened?
Dalton.
Ian, I shouldn't be here. I can't hold on.
Just a minor setback. You'll be just fine.
We'll need a liver panel and Chem 10. All right, as soon as radiology can. Let's go.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can. We're gonna find your donor and get you through this.
Ian, God, I have to tell you
Oxygen,
something.
please.
No. Ian, you have to listen to me.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Ian, it's time. You have to let me go.
Nurse Hartman, 4737. Nurse Donna Hartman, 4737.
Hey, Raj is going to be taking you up to a room.
I have to stay.
What's the matter? You don't like the service?
No, you've all been really wonderful.
We'll get you settled in as soon as we can.
Thanks, man. Not all bad, right? Get a decent meal out of it.
I like being home.
No one heats up a can of soup like me, right?
You took wonderful care of me.
No, don't do that. You're gonna pull through this.
Without a transplant.
We're gonna find a donor. You have to keep fighting.
I'm tired, Ian.
Well, then rest. You'll feel better.
But if I don't,
You will.
you are a wonderful man, Ian. And
I should have kept your brother away from you.
it wasn't your fault. I would have been dead long before now if it weren't for you. I want you to feel good and proud of all that you did for me. So if I die,
You won't die.
but if I do, you have to stop blaming yourself, Ian. Please, for me.